inequality is a hot topic today in our society. Now we're going to take you to the past. Callie, you're on.
Callie Muldoon here with the American history of income inequality. So, income inequality has existed in America ever since the beginning of civilization. However, it didn't become a political issue until 1860s. Men and women inequality started off after the Revolutionary War. Women were seamstress, cooks, maids, and they made around 70% less than men did. In 1975, during Ronald Reagan's presidency, the pay gap was around 55%, with women making 45% less than men. The rich and poor income inequality has gotten progressively worse over the years. In the mid-century, the richest 1% earned 13% of all of the U.S. income, while the bottom half only earned 20%. Due to the minimum wage steadily increasing in the 1970s, lower-paid Americans got a boost and earned 20% of all U.S. income. However, it took a deep turn in the 1980s when minimum wage became stagnated, jobs in the factory for low-paid workers became automated and outsourced, and Ronald Reagan passed a major tax cut laws for the rich. The earnings from the top 1% passed the lower half altogether, and the top 1% now earns 20% of all income, and the bottom half only earns 13%. Now to talk about the global history of income inequality.
Thank you, Callie. Historically, Latin America and parts of the Middle East are some of the world regions with the highest income inequality. Market income is much higher because most countries have used and still use progressive tax systems that make people's disposable income much lower. The global top 1% income share increased from 16% in 1980 to 22% in 2000. Shortly after, it declined to 20%. The income share of the world bottom 50%, has swayed around 9% since 1980. Now to Sabrina for present-day global information.
Thanks, Taylor. Income rates are measured by the Gini Index, which measures the distribution of income across the population. The Middle East and Latin America have the most unequal income rates among citizens. The top 10% of the income distribution captures 54 to 56% of the national income, and Africa doesn't fall far behind them. In Great Britain, the richest 10% of households hold 40% of all wealth, compared to the poorest 50% only holding 9%. The most equal of all regions is Europe. The top 10% receives 35% of income. Now to Gracie, who's going to bring it back to Springfield.
Thank you, Sabrina. I'm here at Kickapoo High School, a non-low income school. The schools that we love to hate, such as Glendale, Parkview, Hillcrest, and Central, were considered Title I schools in the 2018-2019 school year. Low-income schools, also known as Title I schools, are supported with aids and funds to improve a student's education. For all SPS schools, the district offers free and reduced lunches in order to be supported at home. SPS has taken the appropriate measures to ensure students have a good education and support off campus. Now on to Brindley.
Thank you, Gracie. There are several laws meant to decrease income inequality. The redistribution process is used to decrease income inequality by taking income from higher incomes and providing income for those with lower incomes. The unemployment law can also decrease income inequality. If you recently lost your job with no fault of your own and are unable to work, you may be eligible for unemployment benefits. You will receive up to 20 weeks of unemployment insurance benefits through the state. The minimum wage law can also decrease income inequality. In the United States, the minimum wage is $7.25 an hour, but in Missouri, it's $10.30. This can decrease income inequality because the minimum wage is higher, so people are earning more. Do you think income inequality is getting worse or better?
Thank you, Brindley. Income inequality is getting worse. Due to technological advances, lower income employees are getting laid off as a result of larger range of technology, causing bigger gaps between the rich and the poor.
Although women nowadays make 83 cents for every dollar a man makes, I think it's getting better between men and women because the wage gap was 45% in the mid to late 1900s, while now it is only 15%.
Thank you for joining us this Thursday afternoon. We hope you've gained some knowledge about income inequality, and we'll see you next time.